Hello and welcome. I'm so excited today because I'm going to be teaching you how my family makes their turkey. We make a really delicious turkey, and the unique thing about my mother's recipe is that you get a juicy turkey every time. I know a lot of us have texture preferences, and one of the things that really turns people off is a dry turkey. Not here, not on my watch, but if you overcook it, that's on you. So this is a first. No, this is our second set of holiday festivities main course, right? So you already know how to make the tamales. Now I'm going to show you how to make a delicious, juicy, flavorful turkey. It's turkey time, it's turkey time, it's turkey time. Okay, I went with the Kroger today. My favorite turkey of all time is a Knorr Best Turkey. If you guys can get a hold of that one, that is the best turkey to make my recipe with. And this one has some broth, I believe. And, you know, for my first timers, don't be scared, okay? Don't get scared with the turkey, you got this. And don't worry, you guys, I clean and constantly disinfect my house. I have little kids. So this is the neck. So what I do, I keep these to the side, and on the festive days, I let my doggies have that.
Suegras also like those.
You can give it to your suegra. What does that remind you of?
Oh my goodness, a ptarmigan breast?
You got it, girl. So you want to make sure you get in here. This is the neck part, okay? You're going to think that this is the rear end. No, this is where that little thing came out. And you're going to have all like the kidneys, livers, all that kind of stuff in this pouch.
Yum.
So the chuchos, the pets love that stuff.
You don't boil that and put it in your...
My mother does, but I don't like that gamey flavor in my stuffing.
I put it in my stuffing.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse this with cold water and some salt. Okay.
Do not do this with hot or warm water.
Nope. Cold water. You don't want to change the temperatures that you're messing with your turkey. You don't want to do that. Now, if you guys want me to boil the turkey and do all these fancy things, guys, this is how we cook in my house. Very home cooking. I can't believe this is my least favorite part, just so you guys know.
Yeah, I usually do this part, but I'm holding the camera.
Yeah, you're going to help me rinse myself and keep us clean. Okay, so once you do that with the salt, come back and give it a good rinse.
Good sized turkey.
Yeah, it is. It's about 14.8 pounds. But if you want leftovers, you're going to need a bigger turkey, okay? And everybody wants leftovers. Dry turkey no more, everybody.
It's not gonna be like the Christmas vacation.
No, bro. You gotta have a hand for turkey. So if your first time it doesn't come out right, maybe start before you need the recipe and do the first run with a smaller size turkey so you guys can see your flavors. So this is set. I'm gonna go ahead and set this to the side while I clean up, and I'll meet you guys on the island so we can get started. Now that you've rinsed your turkey ready to prepare it, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our tray, okay? You can buy the non-stick trays for Thanksgiving, but what I like to use, because there's so much cleanup during the holidays, is I like to use this foil pan, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to line it with foil. I'm going to show you because it's going to get too loud for you guys, and I don't want you to suffer through that. So I'm going to show you, so enjoy the music and observe so that we can prepare our pan for our turkey. We're gonna need 5 pieces, so I'm gonna make do it if I need one. that's a little longer, I'll go ahead and get some more foil. I think during the holidays, we have like at least 4 tubes of foil in my house because it goes by like that and the family gets together and you go through it. So let's go ahead and align this. I'm gonna keep this one to the side. I'm not gonna put it on so that when we fold it over our turkey, it stays nice with the delicious moisture and the juices and it doesn't come out. And then I'll put this one on the top. You guys will see, so just keep that extra little piece to the side. So let's begin to prepare this turkey. My favorite stuffing for my turkey is Mrs. Cubinson's. They have such a wonderful combination in their flavors. Whether you use the original seasoned or the herb seasoned, you're going to be happy with both of them. And to be honest, I don't know if you guys know what the difference between dressing and stuffing is, because I didn't learn that until I was a lot older. And if you don't know, I'll tell you. Dressing is something that's not stuffed inside of an animal, yeah? And then the other one is how you prepare it on the side, maybe like bake it on its own, but you definitely want to use a stuffing because it absorbs all the flavor from your turkey, all those juices just land in this bread, delicious gooiness. Yes! Let's get started, okay? I'm going to be using a whole bag of this herb seasoned stuffing. The box is going to tell you to use 1 cup of celery, 1 cup of onions. I'm going to be using 2 cups. So you know what I say. Make it comfortable for your home.
That combo smells great, even fresh.
It really does. I love to eat this little bowl for myself to the side. And what I'm going to say to you guys can chop up some small carrots and put them in here, but for my family, they don't like the sweetness that it gives the stuffing or the flavor, so we're going to keep it out. It's sometimes the basic things that really taste great. So let me mix this up just a little bit.
Do you clean as you go during the holidays, or you do it
Girl,
after?
I have to clean as I go, especially when I cook with my mother. My mom is quick in the kitchen and spots are everywhere, so I clean up after her. We do the best that we can and we move around. You know how we move.
Yeah.
Family like.
Yeah, when I cook, I have to clean like right after I'm done using it.
Yeah, like for me, like I'll have to wipe. Like I get frustrated real easy. If I have chaos, I can't cook that way. I mean, I'm sure I can, but then I get flustered about it. Flustered, I'm sorry. Okay, friends, what I have here is I have my chicken broth, and I'm using the Swanson. They have low sodium for those of you that are watching your salt content. And I just put it in here with my butter, warmed it up, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it in. You guys make this, make sure to come back and let me know in the comments how delicious that smelled as soon as you poured that broth in here.
It's so good.
You know that this is the smell when my mother would start making the turkey without me in the mornings because I was being a sleepyhead. I'd smell this and I'd run downstairs. And for Thanksgiving, it's a rare occasion that you guys see me dolled up. I'm all about the food, taking care of my family, and just living.
Yes.
You can always tell who did all the cooking because they're the ones that are not super dolled up. At least in my days, you know?
Yeah.
We're here to make food for our family.
Our mom still makes time to doll herself up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she does. I'm lounge girl. Thanksgiving
So
lounge. And then I just make sure my face is good enough to look good for the pictures for you guys. All right, give it a taste. Gotta taste your food.
Perfect.
Oh yeah. setting this to the side so we can bring over our turkey and start getting into it. Because we are going to get into it. Don't be shy. I hope you're excited because these ingredients that we're about to mix are really going to amplify that flavor for your turkey, and it's going to help kind of moisturize your turkey and keep it juicy and just delicious. You know that outside gets crispy, the inside's juicy? That's what this is going to do. So let me show you my combination. Yes! I get so excited for food, I know.
I'm trying not to shake too much. I'm excited.
Okay, so I already taught you guys how to make my ranch. That's the ranch that I'm going to be using. If not, make it comfortable for your home, please. But we have great reviews on that ranch. Some of you picky eaters loved it. And over here we have our mayo. I know some of you are going to be like, I don't like mayo. Use Vegenaise, okay? And if you really don't like it for the flavor, don't worry. It doesn't come through in the turkey. And now we're gonna go ahead and pour our melted butter. It's not super hot, it's just melty. Okay.
Why did you put this stuffing close to me?
You can smell it.
Torture.
Cloud and I would like to excuse ourselves for our behavior yesterday.
Oh gosh.
We had a lot of fun though.
Speak for yourself.
I don't know, if you head over to the Doñas, I'm gonna do the unedited clips. It's gonna be hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pour in our paprika. If all you have is smoked paprika, use it. But mine's just regular paprika.
And if it's in Hungarian, just a little tiny pinch.
If you're using Hungarian for your turkey, I don't know, I'm worried for the kids.
Mine's gonna be on fire.
Shout out to all our Hungarian friends. All right, and then we're gonna put some garlic. Which one is it? The granulated garlic powder? Both work. And the rare occasions that I do use parsley flakes, this recipe.
Excuse me for my munchie.
You know what? I'm gonna add some parsley to my dressing, girl, my stuffing.
Yeah, I think you should.
All right. Let's do a quick adjustment before we get started, guys.
That quick adjustment is for me because I freaking love parsley. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna eyeball it, but I'll leave you guys a recommendation that works. You can use fresh parsley in here if you would like. All right, our adjustments are set. You guys ready?
We're
Woo!
ready.
Yeah, next step. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm pat drying the turkey. It's gonna get messy in here. Okay. All right. Listen, friends, this is not a time to be shy. I want you to get ready to get your hands dirty. My kids usually love doing this part for the holidays, but we're gonna do it today. You and I. You guys are my kids today, okay? So
Okay,
go ahead and begin smearing this delicious concoction all through the cavity of the turkey. You see in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dory, if you're watching this, you know what's up, girl. I don't know where Dory's been, girl. She only comes around during Thanksgiving. Okay. Ooh, that smells divine.
If you don't like people meat handling, then fast forward.
Fast forward.
We'll see you on the next step.
Yeah, this is all we're going to be doing, just smothering all the way around. I don't want to trigger anybody. I'm going to have to put a warning before we get started on here.
Yeah. You've been warned.
Okay. Remember, if you don't put lotion on your body, what happens? It dries out, right?
That's right.
So you got to rub it in, moisturize our turkey. Ain't no thing but a turkey wing. I want to know in the comments, what music does your family listen to while preparing your holiday meals?
Do you guys start off with Christmas songs during like November time, October? I know someone that listens to Christmas songs starting October.
You know our Filipino friends that start Christmas in September, girl. Yep. They are known for their holiday cheer.
Yep. All the pretty decorations.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool though, because you get to enjoy them for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So don't be shy. You're gonna be here for a little bit, because just because you smother it over, you just gonna want to make sure you're massaging it all over really well. Okay. You're gonna want to shove it in here against the turkey and separate it. Don't separate this part unless you think that your turkey is gonna be super dry. I wouldn't. This is all I would do. Ooh, DJ turkey. Let me flip this turkey, make sure that I have it everywhere. So any remainder that I have in my bowl, I just put it in the cavity. Okay? Don't be making faces, girl. Don't be making faces.
I'm on my best behavior today.
This looks just about beautiful.
It does.
All right.
You need my help?
No, girl, I need you to bring me the stuffing
Okay.
over here. I switch over. I don't disinfect this area until I am done with this particular part, okay? Get a good cutting board. We're just gonna make a ball out of our stuffing and we're gonna begin to stuff. Just keep stuffing, just keep stuffing. Kids, make sure to help your mom with this part. It's super fun. This would drive him nuts when he does it.
Why? Because he wants to eat her.
He doesn't like to get his hands dirty like me. Like we get certain things get us going. So he doesn't, but Yo likes to do this part. He'll like the mixing and stuff like you do. And what I'm doing is I'm going like this with the fist and kind of like pushing it at his back and in the crevices as I can. Because the stuffing inside the turkey tastes a lot different than anything you put on the side. Well, you didn't finish telling them what music we listen to, sis.
We play just about everything, don't we?
We really do. We mix it up, but once we get into the emotional, that we start getting really deep conversations about our family, we start listening to Juan Gabriel. May he rest in peace. And of course, Banda, Selena. All right. You want to leave that good little spot right here because this is where our apple's gonna go. Okay? Mm-hmm. Woo! Looking good?
Amazing.
All right.
I already know what this tastes like, so I'm biased. But my friends have had our family turkey and they've always asked for the recipe.
You know, my husband didn't like turkey when I met him. And I said, my mother's turkey is very different. She can convert anybody. So he tried it and he was, okay, I'll eat turkey. But I think he had so many tours overseas that he just had so many dried turkeys that he just wasn't interested anymore.
That you were not, he's like, you're not going to convince me until you did.
Yeah. And then for this little part, I'm able to get a little bit more of this stuffing in here. Get it in. All right, so put it in here. And all it is, it's like putting it on every, like one on each side like that. You know? This, and then I'm gonna do this cover like that. when I place it down.
Yeah.
It'll keep everything there. All right, let's get that apple. Okay, now it's apple time. Where these little legs are tied, you're gonna place your apple and you're gonna try to shove as much as you can right there, okay?
It's like a cork.
Yep, you need a big apple. I have a medium-sized apple, but if you go to the grocery store, buy a big apple specifically for this, or you can really try to do that. See? Like that?
And we like that cooked apple after.
We're such piggy pats, Cloud. All right, let me go ahead and move this to the side so we can put it in our foil tray. It's gonna get a little bit loud with the foil, so please observe. All we're gonna do is put the turkey in, and I'll take it slow as I fold over so that you guys can achieve that fold at home, okay? I get all serious because this is a serious part. Nothing gets left behind. All that stuff that was on your little cutting board or the area where you prepared it, get it. Okay? If you like having turkey gravy for leftovers and have plenty of turkey gravy like I do, you're gonna wanna do this step. I'm gonna be adding 2 cups of chicken broth. You can add 1 cup if you don't need that much for your gravy. But for me, I add 2 cups, a little bit over 2 cups of broth, just so that I have enough of those juices combining with the juices that the turkey drips out so that I can make my turkey gravy. So yes, I'm gonna show you how to make turkey gravy. You know you're spoiled. So I go ahead and I pour it at the bottom. You don't wanna pour it over your turkey because then all that delicious coating that we did will go to waste. So just pour it on the sides over here. Okay. That also provides a delicious steam for your little steam bath for your turkey that gives it a delicious flavor. I can pretty much spoonful turkey gravy like soup.
Yes.
So that's what that's there for. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and begin to fold our turkey. So hang tight, observe, and enjoy the music. Here's our thermometer. You want to leave a spot for your thermometer. You can use a knife, you can use something sharp just to keep you the spot. So just pay attention till we get that part and I'll take it slow for you. So if you see, I was pressing down like this, giving it a good squeeze to make sure that all the little nooks and crannies are covered, okay?
So it's safely tucked in.
Safely tucked in. And you have to be careful with this little thermometer as well, because sometimes they're a little bit loose and they'll just pop out when they're not ready. So if you see it pop out within an hour, it's not ready, especially not for a 14-pound bird.
It was a faulty thermometer.
Yeah, so just make sure to follow the cooking instructions on your particular turkey. Those are pretty good recommendations, I like to think. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna use the top one to seal it completely, like that. I don't know if I mentioned early on, but I want to make sure that when you buy these foil trays that you get the one that has the handle, okay? But also make sure to have your mitts ready to pick them up, because I don't want this falling on you, or I don't want these to come off and fail you, okay? So please be careful. Make sure everything's nice and tight. And now it's time. Now that we've prepared our turkey, it's time to put it in the oven. My time frame is 3.5 hours to 4 for a full cook. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and place my turkey in the oven for 3 hours. At the 3-hour mark, I'm gonna go in there. We're gonna go ahead and open the foils and put it back in until that little thermometer pops out or until it is cooked. And I'll show you guys when it's cooked and the directions, or kind of like the rules that I follow to check if the turkey's done. But it's kind of like chicken, you know, it's poultry. It's cooked easily with the right temperature. So let's go ahead and get this party started. It's been 3 lovely smelling hours because my house smells delicious right now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and open the foils. Like I mentioned, I'm not gonna ruin your ear, so just hang tight as we open it up, okay? This next part is optional. I like it because it guarantees me a nice golden color, and it's always better with butter. So we're just gonna smear some of this butter over the top for that final part to cook, okay? There we go. You guys are thinking, it looks a little pale, Steph. Don't worry, this turkey is about to get done.
She said, don't worry, we're not done.
Don't worry, we're not done. We're not there yet, but... Okay. Anything that dried out during the process of the steam, it's gonna stay nice and shiny, which I think that this turkey skin looks shiny. And you guys know how much I love turkey legs.
It's so fragrant in here.
The other thing that you want to check for here is you want to come over here to the side and you want to check. Be careful because this might be too hot for you guys to handle, but I can handle certain heat. You want to lean it to the side to see if you have enough broth. If it dried out, you can add another cup or 2 of broth so that it can continue to cook with your turkey juices. But for me, like I mentioned, those 2 cups really help all the juices stay in the turkey, and also the ones that do drip combined with that delicious combo we have going on. Okay, so now that we've opened all these layers and we're ready to continue to cook our turkey, I'm gonna go ahead and place it in the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it back in the oven for 30 minutes. And at that point, I'm gonna go ahead and check if I achieve that golden color, because every turkey is gonna be different. And if we haven't, stay tuned because I'll show you how to get that nice crisp on the outside. But you're gonna have to pay attention at that point, and you're not gonna be able to leave your oven area, okay? You're gonna wanna watch it. So I'll see you when we're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put my broiler on low, okay? So I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna take a peek here every minute and a half to make sure that I don't burn the top and that it all gets that golden color that we're looking for. You guys ready?
We're ready.
All right. Okay, I've had it in here for 2 minutes, and if you can see the little faux hawk of the turkey, it's gonna start to burn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get that foil we had at the top, and I'm just gonna place it right here so that it doesn't burn, okay? About like that. Just gently, just like that, okay? And then if you see over here your turkey, that little thin part we talked about, you can go ahead and use a little bit more foil to kind of cover that part. But if you don't care about your turkey not being like aesthetically pleasing, don't worry about it. Be okay. You know I'm always trying to impress you guys. Could it be love? You guys like all my patchwork here? There is no such thing as perfect turkey at home, you guys. It's not a commercial, it's real food.
That looks perfect to me.
You'll see that our turkey thermometer is not so happy. So we're gonna help it. We're gonna help it out. And we're gonna check with the thermometer our internal temperature. And what we're looking for is 160 degrees. All right, my bird is super hot. It's at 170, so that means I gotta take this bad boy out. A little bit over. It's okay, but we got a good roast on the top and it still have a juicy turkey. So let me go ahead and let this set on the counter, and I'm gonna strain out that broth that we've been waiting for. I know you're excited to slice into this turkey, but no, refrain. Let it sit for a minimum of 20 minutes. That way all the juices and all that wonderful flavors that are in your turkey don't just spill out. Kind of like steak, think about it, okay? And when you slice it in front of your family, it's gonna look a lot better. Because if you slice it right now, it's gonna be a disaster. So just be patient, let it set. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I pour out the broth that we've been working on this whole time so that we can get started on our gravy while our turkey sets, okay? I am tongue-tied because I can smell it. I wanna ravish this. Okay, this is what we're doing. We're gonna pull our foil over. I want you guys to see you can see the line of demarcation right there, you know? That little line, that's how much has evaporated, but we have a lot of broth. So I'm gonna do the best I can. Be careful not to hurt yourselves or the bird at this moment so that we can go ahead and get all this delicious broth out, okay? Let me see how we're gonna do this.
You're doing good?
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, there's broth coming from every which way. You guys don't need to hear the foil, so just...
Could you pick up the bird and put it somewhere else to get the stuff out?
Okay. Okay, so what I did is I took out this part of the foil. I didn't want to hurt your ears. So that way any of the broth that's right underneath the turkey will go into our little bowl, okay? All this delicious broth is going to be a delicious gravy for us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to let our turkey continue to set and we're going to get started on this gravy. Deal?
Deal.
Deal. I have my pan on a medium-low heat. You're going to want to adjust your burner to the temperature that you know works, okay? Because some of them get hot, some of them get low, but I have them on a medium heat. We're going to add our flour. We're going to toast our flour. And the color you want for your gravy is the color that you need to have your flour, okay? So be patient with this part. You don't want to burn it, but we do want to add a little bit of the toasty, delicious color. At around the 3 minutes, 2.5, 3 minutes, you're going to start seeing the smoke come up from the flour toasting, and you're going to get that powder milk smell.
Yes.
Do you smell that?
I do.
Okay, so you want to move quickly at this point.
It makes me want my mom.
I thought you were going to say, it makes me want to shout.
Ooh, that too. The turkey I'm resisting. I feel like the dogs from Christmas Story. Like I want to just jump on a table and just steal the bird.
I got so embarrassed with you guys because I can barely get my words out because I wanted it.
It smells so good. Or you're spreading out like any clumps or anything like that.
And I'm just continuously moving it so I know when it starts getting that color that I need in certain areas. I want to make sure all that flour is changing color and cooking like it should. See, like right now I have a little bit of a creamy peach color for some reason. That's what I'm pulling. What are you pulling there, girl?
Light brown, like oatmeal.
Oh, that's right. Good call on that one, Cloud.
Somebody called me today and they were like, on the phone, they're like, Claudia? And I was like, oh, I hate hearing my name, so I'm just kind of like, that my real name? I'm like, oh, who's this? Am I in trouble? It was a previous acquaintance, like a coworker, so it's fine.
I never liked my name growing up. I still am not crazy about it. It's just, I'm grateful.
I just feel like I'm in trouble when I hear my name. It just doesn't.
I just don't think my name suits me.
It does.
I definitely am more of a Carol. Or an Annie. A short name would have been great. Okay, that's where it comes from.
You like short names.
I like short names, guys. I have 9 letters in my name, and when you're in kindergarten, everybody else is playing like Maria and Jose. Girl.
Yeah.
Or Joey, we're all playing. I wasn't. I was still writing my name.
You're gonna call this crazy, but my teacher in kindergarten let me sign my name with my initials, my first initial and my last name. Because I didn't know, so embarrassing. I didn't know English, so she wanted me to practice more of my English and my words than to worry about my stupid name. So she would just have me do my initials and then go and learn some more English.
That's awesome. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, Miguel Los Santos, my kindergarten teacher.
I felt like I went into kindergarten Spanglish, to be honest.
Well, yeah, because you already had...
I was already, you know,
Years
watching a lot of English
yeah.
television, had American friends and that kind of stuff. So I felt like I was very Spanglish. Maybe not with my writing. Maybe not with my writing, but like understanding and that kind of stuff, yeah.
For someone that loves languages, I didn't get it. It took me a while to pick up English. And I still struggle with
I still can't get it right, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I've been here a good 5 minutes. I can smell that part where it's about to burn. You can see a little bit more smoke.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We're ready.
Nice.
I'm gonna add my butter. DJ gravy. Move quickly. I lowered my heat just a little bit more. Woo! Perfect. See that beautiful color?
I see it. I'm just waiting for the drippings.
It's like caramelo.
Caramelo, caramelo, caramelo.
I like to add all of my broth that I get. Stir that quickly. Ooh. You can add 2 to 3 cups for your gravy, but I pretty much always just eyeball it, and whatever comes out, I pour it in here. You know?
Yes.
Now, if you guys have like half a gallon of it, make sure you add a little bit more flour, adjust to what you need. And if it really gets thin for you guys can add, I'll put the suggestion in the description as well for you, but you can add half a tablespoon of cornstarch and then maybe about 2 tablespoons of cold water. Mix it well and then add it and stir it, and it'll thicken up a lot faster. Okay?
Need you to turn up the heat on this one?
Yeah, I turned it up to a medium. And I'm just stirring to make sure that all that roux, the flour combo we had, is blended well into our gravy.
I like that trick of toasting the flour to make it brown, like for a brown gravy.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have a different method for the white gravy.
Right.
Yeah.
For this one, it would have turned completely like pale. So it just depends on how dark you want your gravy. And it's interesting because most of the gravy they sell at the stores is like brown.
Yes.
It's just whatever your turkey let out. I think that's like roasted turkey or something gravy.
Like the white gravy for me is for breakfast. I always associate it with like biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
And then this one I associate with dinner turkey.
The grizzly loves that stuff.
I know.
He loves it. All right, I'm gonna continue to cook this for about 3 minutes, and I'm gonna let Cloud get a little taste for now.
Thank you. As usual.
See guys, I'm using a clean spoon. I don't wanna shock you guys with my kitchen habits.
Oh, this is perfect, girl.
So you can see that we've been here, what, a minute or so, and it's starting to thicken up. So just continue to cook it 3 to 5 minutes and it'll thicken up on its own. But if you ended up adding a lot of broth and you want it thicker, make sure to follow the cornstarch step. It'll change the flavor slightly, but it'll still be delicious. So let's go slice this turkey. Ooh, bring the skin out. Ready? Mm-hmm. Told you it was juicy, guys.
You know, pink and super juicy.
Let me get a good fork so I can give this a good
One
taste.
for the sister.
Already poured some gravy. Now I'm gonna get some stuffing and I'm gonna get a nice little delicious combo. Mmm. Nice and tender and juicy.
Or you have chicken skin on your arm on the bottom on the other side. Thought you were trying to impress me and look like Hannibal Lecter.
Oh no, this is amazing. Get ready, you guys. I think you're gonna be very satisfied with this turkey. I'm ready for the holiday season.
I thought you were gonna say for a nap.
That's next. So what'd you think? Easy to make a delicious, juicy turkey, right? I will not be making sides for your turkey. I have plenty throughout the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and list them in the description area, recommendations on side dishes that I made that might be helpful to you with the timestamp. I don't want you to have to watch the whole video, but the recipe is there for you. So I hope you enjoyed making turkey with me. I'm super excited for you guys to try this recipe. And on that one, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some good eats. Bye! Adios!